Hey everybody, welcome into another edition of Make Every Second Count Live with me, your host and international award-winning Make Every Second Count speaker. Now, I'm so excited to be here tonight, and I ask you if you would please tag 3 people in the comments, invite all kinds of people, just let them know that this is the show where we're going to help you get through what you were going through, and tonight is going to be no different. You see, I have a musician on tonight named Jeff Anderson, and he is going to teach us how he kept going when people would try and tell him that it won't work for him. So, with no further ado, I would like to bring to the stage Jeff. Hey
Well,
Jeff,
howdy,
how
y'all.
are you?
Well, I'm about fair to middling. I'm driving down the interstate right now, headed to band rehearsal.
Woo! That's pretty awesome. So if you would like to go through a short introduction, tell everybody a little bit about yourself and where you're from and that kind of stuff.
Absolutely. Well, before I say all that, let me say thank you for having me on the show. It was an honor to have talked with you prior to the show and start to get to know you. And we are humbled and grateful to being invited to be on the show. So that must be said first. Um, but that being said, I'm Jeff Anderson. I am a touring country singer. I hail from Spartanburg, South Carolina. Uh, I've been singing, playing music in some shape, form, or fashion since I was 17 years old. And I'm now
Wow.
48 and still plugging away at it. But I'm definitely in the right neighborhood now, as we were saying earlier.
Yeah.
Things are going really well. I've definitely paid my dues. I have put the miles on the bus, the car. Uh, I've played every dump dive hole you could think of to finally now playing bigger venues and major festivals with national acts. Just we have been blessed, been at the right place, the right time. And I imagine, at the end of the day, I guess we got the right music and the right show, so people want us there, and uh,
Yeah.
we're happy to oblige them. We just enjoy meeting other musicians and watching them play and sing, and we enjoy doing it ourselves. So uh, we've been blessed, no doubt.
Yeah. Well, I just want to say hi to Brenda. I hope you're having a great night tonight. And she is the reason you were on this show. So
That's
she
right.
said, how are my 2 favorite Jeffs?
Right on.
So I first have to ask you, how long have you been in music? I mean, how when did you start playing an instrument or singing or whatever?
Well, I, I started playing my first instrument in middle school in band class, and that was the first instrument I ever learned how to play and was taught how to play was the saxophone. And so I did that in band. Then I evolved into playing in the drum line because, well, I just thought, the girls liked you more if you played in the drum line. So I talked to the band director at the end of the year, and I was like, yeah, I want to really be in the drum line. He's like, well, you don't have to play drums. I said, I'll teach myself. He said, well, you get you a book, teach yourself how to read the music and how to play it, and I'll let you be in the drum line. So I did that very thing. I'm a guy, don't tempt me or challenge me. I'll meet that challenge one way or another. And I've been like that my whole life. It's like some things I've been told I can't do, some things I've been challenged, like as if they didn't believe in me or I could do it. And I just I like just keeping my nose down and doing what
Grinding.
I know how to do and try to do it the best I can do. And
Yeah.
like some people gonna like it, some people ain't. I mean, the day I make everybody like my music or make everybody like me will be probably the day that the world will be about ready to end.
Yeah.
So
So
and that's
I
the big
I
deal too.
have
The,
to
the more traction I've gotten uh, as I've been growing, you get more haters, you get more naysayers. The more
yeah.
the better you do, the more junk talk you get from people. So that's one sad thing about the business.
Yeah. So I know from talking to you earlier that you were telling me a little bit about you not wanting to join cliques. Can you explain a little bit about how those cliques would help you but detract from the music?
Well, I guess in every community, town, even where I'm from in the upstate, you got your music cliques, and if you're not a part of them, you don't get invited to certain festivals or certain functions, that kind of thing. Uh, and I've dealt with that from seems like day one. Uh, but as far as cliques helping me, there ain't nothing none of them got that I ain't got for myself. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
able to get for myself. So they're really irrelevant, and because I feel that way, uh, and I kind of stay to myself and do what I do. I don't get into the drama of the music scene. I don't talk bad about other people. I don't, waste my time making ugly comments on other musicians' pages or something. Uh, in fact, I'm the exact opposite. I see a friend of mine or another musician doing well, man, I'm cheering them on. I'm not the kind of guy that's like, oh, crap, that's not me doing it or something like that. And unfortunately, a lot of musicians are just like that today. It's just, if they ain't doing it, they ain't happy about it. And
Yeah.
it's sad to see if all these musicians would work together, they could really truly make a very awesome scene. And that goes for just about every town I've ever been in. I've seen it. So, I'm not just singling out, where I'm from by any stretch. It's everywhere. It's in the Smoky Mountains where I currently live now. So I just kind of keep to myself. I do what I do and know how to do, and I try to do it the best I can. And you know, uh, hopefully people will like it. I also do charity events where I play for free, so it's not always about me, and I try to make it not always about me. I mean, obviously I try to get my name out there and trying to progress my career, but I do things for other people as well. I support other artists by liking and sharing their stuff, whether they like or share mine. You know, uh, I definitely can say this unequivocally. I go home, go to bed, I close my eyes and sleep good because I know I do the right thing and take the high road with things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Definitely. So I have to ask because I bet other people are wondering too. I was curious before we started this and I even asked you. But who else have you opened for? I mean, I hear you're doing bigger shows now.
Yeah. Well, just without going through the whole list, just to give you an example, well, this year I was on the same bill opening for Joe Nichols, Rhonda Vincent, Wade
Wow.
Jennings, um, Struggle Jennings, Kentucky Music Mafia, uh, Thomas Gabriel, which is Johnny Cash's grandson. Just a lot of great artists, musicians. Um, very gracious, humble, all of them. And just I enjoyed watching them play as much as getting to play with them. But at the same time, I enjoy just sitting around in fold out chairs in between the tour buses, just
Yeah.
talking shop and sometimes not even talking shop, talking about something totally non-related to music. So,
Yeah.
and quite often passing the jar of shine around.
Yeah.
Um,
That's good. Even though I don't like Shine, but hey, to each their own. But
right on, man.
I have to ask,
Yeah.
what has kept you going? I mean, you started playing in middle school. What has made you want to go through all this for all these years and have all this negativity around it and keep going? I mean,
Well,
what
first
makes
off,
you want to do that?
yeah. Well, first off, it's for the love of music. I love to create and write music. I love to also create and write music with other musicians because everybody's got their different take on it, and it just definitely makes the creativity that much better. But you know, my whole life I've wanted this and have tried to position, maneuver myself and then trying to achieve my goal. A lot of people want to, have goals when they're kids. They want to be a policeman, a fireman, a lawyer, doctor, a judge, or whatever. I wanted to be a musician. From my earliest I can remember growing up, uh, every weekend I was at my grandmother's house on Saturday night watching Hee Haw. And I used to say that's going to
Yeah.
be me one day, and I would very frequently put a towel around my neck and run down the hall and get on the hearth of the fireplace and dance to Elvis and sing and do Elvis. I mean, it's uh, just you know, and it's my DNA. It's just it's just who I am. I was born that way. I don't know how the other way to say it. It's in my veins to do it, and I cannot give up. I won't give up. I'll die trying. But I also say this: trying and failing is a lot better feeling than not trying and not ever knowing what you could
That's
have done or failed to
amazing. Trying and failing is a lot better than not trying at all, right?
do. Trying and failing is a much better feeling and one you can live with than not trying and sitting around wondering what could have been.
That is an amazing piece of advice. So Jeff, because this show is about helping other people, what
Yes.
would you tell somebody that is wanting to get started on their life right now? Let's say it's not music, but it's just they want to get started in life. How exactly would you tell them to go about that?
Well, I mean, and I've done other things in my life as well as music, work wise and that kind of thing. But I would tell people, the big thing, no matter what you do or decide to do with your life, make sure you put the right pavement in front of you so that you can travel down that road the way you want to travel down that road. And I guess that's just another way of saying don't let anybody stand in your way. Uh, the people that tell you can't, prove them wrong. The people that make fun of you and laugh at you, don't respond to it. Respond with actions. Respond with success. Uh, whether it's your success or somebody else's success, everybody has different measures of success. But what success is to me won't be the same to you. But whatever that success is that you want out of life, find out what that is, identify it, then go to work making it happen. If there's one thing that I know for sure, nothing's going to be given to you. This is a great country we live in. You can work for what you want. You can be who you want to be if you put the hard work and effort into it. I could have very easily, many times, packed it up and said, I'm done. I'm tired of band members coming and going. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of booking. I'm tired of the drama around other musicians or whatever the case may be. I mean, it's like that in every walk of life and every business. It's the same thing, just different subject matter. But that being said, I could have packed it up a long time ago and said, the hell with it. Pardon my mouth, but that's how I could have felt. But, I'm not going to let anybody else control my destiny or my emotions and feelings. I do that. That's what my brain's for, to control
Yeah.
me and my body, not
Yeah.
somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
uh, I've just, and I think, I certainly didn't coin this by any stretch of imagination, but a great artist named Tyler Childers. It's got a great line in the song. Matter of fact, it's the name of the song. Keep your nose to the grindstone and do what you do, and
Nose to the
always make sure you
grindstone.
enjoy what you do. And then if you enjoy what you do and it shows and permeates off of you because of that in that manner, then people are going to see that, feel that, and then they're going to hopefully feel and enjoy what you're doing, no matter what it might be in life, whether you're a painter, uh, a wood carver, a leather maker. I mean, just name it. If I
Yeah.
was a welder, I would make sure that I had the beautifulest row of dimes you ever seen in your life laid down. You know what I mean? I would strive to do that. So it's just so happens that music's uh, where my DNA is.
Yeah. So, another question. What would you say if somebody wasn't working say you weren't working in the music field, you would be doing your best at something else, correct?
Absolutely,
So,
absolutely.
so is that a suggestion that you would offer to somebody else? Do what they can with what they have?
Yep. And always strike when the iron's hot.
All right.
Don't
Hey,
sit
that
around
is
and wait.
awesome.
Don't wait and sit around for somebody to light your fire for you. You strike when that iron's hot.
That is phenomenal advice. And I definitely need to tell you thank you. I know you're driving to band practice right now, and that is a lot to have you on the show when you're driving to band practice. And I appreciate it. I realize you don't have the light right now, and that's fine and dandy.
Yeah, it's just this car light here. Let me see if I hold it up here. Will it give me a little? Everybody can see me a little
No,
better there.
it's all right. Don't worry, Jeff. You're fine. We don't need to see that beard, although it is awesome.
Yeah, it is a. It is. It definitely has saved me a lot of money in buying razors and shaving cream.
Yeah, true that.
Yep.
All right.
So I
Well,
can't complain there.
is there any contact information or any websites or anything that you would like the members of the audience to go to check out your music or just you?
Yeah. So on social media, Jeff Anderson. Uh, I've got a website, www.jeffandersoncountry.com. You can find all my links there, all my music, uh, live shows, music videos. You can see all the pictures of everybody I've played with in the gallery,
Wow.
that kind of thing, our tour dates, stuff like that. Although right now their tour dates will be listed probably the 1st of December, starting for the first part of 2023 for our Drinking Up the Liquor tour.
That
And
sounds fun.
that'll get people right and get them where they need to be.
Yeah.
But if y'all like what I got, hit the follow button, hit the like button. It's one of the free things you can do in this country.
Yep. So, guys, I ask you if you would please share this episode out, hit that follow button, hit that like button, as Jeff says here. And I put up on the screen, Brenda put in the comments, jeffandersoncountry.com. All his links are on that page. And go follow him, go check out his music, go buy his stuff, go whatever you want to do, but go see him live. All
Definitely.
right.
The live show is where it's at for us. You don't want to miss our live show. Uh, we're entertainers at our core. You don't want to miss our live show.
All right. Well, that's awesome. I know you need to run, so I'm going to let you get out of here. But thank you so much. I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy evening to be here with me and my viewers.
Well, it was my pleasure. It was an honor. And thank you, Jeff, for having us. And also, if Brenda, you're watching or watch this later on, thank you as well.
All right. Well, I need you and everybody out there to do me a favor this week, next week, and for the rest of your life. I need you to make every second count. Why? Because you never know when the seconds are going to run out on your one life. Hey, you guys have a great night. I'll see you back here next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks again, Jeff.
My pleasure. Have a great night, y'all.